Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where a creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be making a very cute card using the By My Side stamp set, and we're pairing it with one of the unlikeliest die sets. Gone Fish comes in a bundle with the Gone Fishing stamp set, and you can get it in a suite with the Let's Go Fishing designer series paper and the 3D twisted rope embossing folder. So let me get these to the side, because before we get started on our project, of course, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. So first off, we have our Fun in the Sun paper pumpkin kit for July. You have until the 10th of July to subscribe to get this particular paper pumpkin kit. That includes, it makes 9 cards, 3 different designs. It has a Daffodil Delight stamping spot, and of course, Fun in the Sun. It's a summer theme, yay! There's a link in the description box below for you to subscribe to get this particular paper pumpkin kit. We have our 15% off designer series paper sale. It includes all of the designer series papers in the current annual catalog that are not specialty. Okay, and it also includes the one online designer series paper, Hello Irresistible. But again, there is a chart on my blog on the June 1st post to let you know all about the papers that are on sale. Again, that's 15% off. This is our June host code for the month. This is the code I would like for you to use whenever you're placing an order with me. Unless your order is $150 or more, do not use this host code, because you'll qualify for Stampin' Rewards, and Stampin' Rewards equals free product from Stampin' Up, and I don't want you to miss out on that. Next up, we have our starter kit promotion. Yay! For the month of June, when you want to join Stampin' Up, you pay $99 plus tax, no shipping. Shipping is free. You will get $155 worth of product to put in your kit. That is $30 more than our normal starter kit, okay? So this is for the month of June. If you would like to join Stampin' Up, I would appreciate it if you would join my team, Honeybee Stamping Hive. Lastly, we have our mystery boxes. These are the boxes that I am selling from the Stampin' Hive. It's filled with plus or minus $200 worth of new, used, all retired Stampin' Up products. I'm only asking $40 each for these boxes, and I can only ship in the US, and all sales are final. And that is all of our buzzworthy business for today. Okay, so let me go ahead and tell you all the pieces that I have. I have a base here of Lost Lagoon that is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4 down the middle. We have a basic black that is 4 by 5 1/4, and some basic white. This is 5 by 3 3/4. Then I have an inside of basic white that is 3.5 by 4 3/4, which I have already stamped and colored. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue that in now. So this is our inside. It says, "Life is better with friends like you." So we're gonna go ahead and glue this into our inside. Just like this. Isn't she cute? I use like Rich Razzleberry, Basic Black, Lost Lagoon, Daffodil Delight, Pool Party. If you can see that, she's outlined just a tiny bit in Pool Party. And then I used the Natural Tones blends with numbers 700, 600, and 500. Okay, so that's our inside. Let's go ahead and get started on the outside. Okay, so this is where the Gone Fishing dies are going to come in. We're going to take our 5 by 3 3/4 basic white, and we're going to take this die that is meant to make the inside of your tackle box, and we're going to set it right here, central on the cardstock. And we're going to take a pencil and use this as a stencil. So we are making a comic book strip or page, if you will. So it's not going to be funny though. So I'm just going to lightly trace with a pencil all the openings. I probably should have turned the die the other way on the flat side. Just make sure you hold it, or if you need to, you can tape it down. And you can, what I'm trying to say, you can get a larger piece of paper, of cardstock if you like. This is just the size I need for my card. Okay, so now we have all of our things traced. You don't have to be perfect because we're going to go over those lines and it's not going to be perfect at all. So I need to get my stamps out because I forgot to do that. So give me one moment. Okay, I have all of my stamps on blocks now, and we're going to get some basic black ink and we're going to do some stamping. So first we're going to ink up our little fella here with his dog. Try not to get ink on your fingers in the process. Okay, and we're going to stamp him right here. Let's see. I really want the dog in this rectangle over there. Oh, perfect. Okay, then we're going to stamp, "Hi, sweet friend." We're going to stamp that sentiment right here, overlapping these two rectangles at the top. Then we're going to take "Nice to have you by my side." I probably should have stamped this one first. I just realized because I'm going to pull this down a little bit. I need to squeeze it in by this dog. Oh, that did good. Okay. Now for this one, we're going to need some scrap paper. We're going to put a piece right here and a piece right there. And we're going to stamp this little girl here, our cute little girl, holding a bird. We don't want all of her, so we're just going to slant her a little bit and see what we have. There we go. That's all we got. Okay. So now we're going to do a lot of coloring. So I might have to speed through this, but there's a lot of coloring. So what we're going to do is take an eraser first. Oh, I do need to do some more things. We're going to take an eraser, and anything that's inside of your image, erase the lines. That's why we did it in pencil. We're going to erase all these lines that are inside of our images. Even like this tiny little bit out of his hand. I did want to do something. Let me get a ruler because I want to draw a rectangle around my sentiment. Just a little. Doesn't have to be straight. It can be slanted. I just want to get it on here. I'm not even worrying about how these lines are. Let's do this one. No, we're going to do this one coming down. Yeah. Down. So I need to bring this like that. Okay. So I'm going to do all my erasing before I do the next step. Okay, so we have everything erased, and I have my basic black Stampin' Right marker. This is one of the new style, so it the tips on these are not as fine as the point as the old style, so it depends on what you want, but I wanted a thick line, so I'm going to trace all of my lines here. And you just stop where your image stops and pick it back up. And like I said, This doesn't have to be perfect because I told you we're going to trace over it, and I know my lines are not going to be straight because I can't draw a straight line without a ruler. Sometimes even with the assistance of a ruler, my lines aren't straight. So I am not even going to worry about it. So I'll do this and be right back. Okay, so I have all of my things traced out. So I'm going to go back in with my eraser and erase any lines that I didn't really trace over with the marker, so that you can't see that I was even trying to trace. Just go in and erase any pencil marks you see left, because we don't need any more pencils. Okay, I think that's all of it. So now we're going to do some major coloring. So I have some Lemon Lolly here. This is the light Lemon Lolly Stampin' Blends, and we're going to color in this little banner here. I have the dark Pecan Pie, and we're going to color in our little dog here. Okay, we're going to get our marker back, our basic black Stampin' Right marker. We're going to color the dog's nose in just like that. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and color in his little shoes and the boy here. Okay. Next, we are going to use some Rich Razzleberry, not Rich Razzleberry, what is this? Berry Burst, the light Berry Burst. And we're going to color our little girl's shirt here. Next, I have some, what is this? This is dark cherry cobbler, and we're going to color his shirt. Now I'm going to take some of the light Misty Moonlight, and we're going to color his shorts. Now I'm going to do some shading for his face. So we are going to start with 600, which is the medium in the natural tones. We're going to put this color over his entire face. Okay, and then we're going to do, oops, my marker, 500. And we're just going to do this basically around the edges at the top. We're going to come down in his ear a bit. Bring that down right past, and on the side, right past, like right here, past this eyeball, but right before you start that one. His eyeball. Then we're going to take, not pumpkin pie, what am I doing? 400, which is medium deep. And this one, we're just barely going to do it around the edges by his hair. And just a little into that. And we're not going to put any down there. Okay, so then we're going to go back to number 600 and blend it all in. There you have it. Okay, so now we're going to do his hair, and we're going to be using light and dark pumpkin pie and Cajun craze. So I'm going to start with the light pumpkin pie. Then we're going to do dark pumpkin pie. Then we're going to take our Cajun craze and just do most of the highlights. Guess the darker color can't really be a highlight, can it? But we're going to do like the tracing of all the hair that's there. Just around the edges like that. And we're going to take our pumpkin pie and go back in and blend it all together. Just like that. Okay. Now, for the girl, I'm going to speed through it, but I'm going to let you know for her skin tones, we are using 1,000, 900, and 800. So we're going to do 1,000, then the 900, then the 800, and go back to the 1,000. Okay. For her hair, we're going to be using light and dark Daffodil Delight, and then light wheat, wild wheat. So we're going to do the light Daffodil Delight, dark Daffodil Delight, wild wheat, back to the light Daffodil Delight. And after I finish that, I'll be right back. Okay, so now we have that all colored in. We're going to color in our rectangles, okay? So I have some, what is this? Light Flirty Flamingo. And we're going to color in this rectangle here. Let me just tell you what colors I'm going to be using. So I have Flirty Flamingo for this rectangle, light Highland Heather, light Lost Lagoon, light Balmy Blue, and light Lemon Lime Twist. Oh man, I forgot to color his skin on his arms and legs, so we'll have to go back and do that as well. So, but I'm gonna color all that in and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have everything colored in. I'm taking Smoky Slate and I'm just gonna make some shadows so they won't be floating in the air. Okay, and I'm also gonna do just a little bit of decorations in these two rectangles since they are kind of plain. I'm gonna just make, oh, wrong end, some little just lines, stripes, just to give it some decoration since there's really not much going on in this particular, almost like a sunburst here. Didn't do it on purpose. I'm just making decorations. And then in this one, I think I'm gonna do some circles. And this is just the dark Lost Lagoon on the light Lost Lagoon. So that is it for all of our coloring. So now we're just going to add this to our basic black that we cut out the 4 by 5 1/4. I'm gonna mat this on to there. Then we're going to mat this onto our card base. Okay, give that a second to grab hold with that glue. I'm going to get some bling. I think I'm going to use the Glossy Dots assortment. We're going to use some Daffodil Delight and some Pool Party. So let's see. Let's put one of these big yellows right here. I want a Pool Party. Where do I want Pool Party? About right there. And then we can take a purple, small purple, and put it right here. And that will be our card all finished. Oh, we need this to go in here. Okay, you guys, what do you think? Isn't that cute? I love this. I love this so much that I have more cards to show you. So I used the Zany Zoo bundle, not bundle, but the stamp set to create this card. So it's done in the exact same way. I just used different colors, some embellishments, and I think it's so cute. I just cut this out right out of the designer series paper. Then I used the Everyday Thanks stamp set. And this is from the A Bird's Eye View stamp set, the books, but it went so well with the rest of it. So it says thanks. Now put that on the inside. Let's move these up here. Then I used that same stamp set and made this one. Isn't that cute? This came from May the Good You Do Come Back to You. That came from Something Fancy, I believe. I did some Winkostella here. This is the holographic the specialty paper. Winkostella on the police light. Then you can't, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a starburst coming off the things in Winkostella. Okay. These are all the ones that I did just like this, with just tracing the outlining with the black marker. Now these, I use the old style marker. As you can see, the lines are a little thinner. This one is thick, but the lines are a little thinner. I love this card. Oh, this is so cute. I love the shading that I did, like an ombre on all of the little rectangles. Use the in color dots for the 23 to 25 in colors. Just a little avocado on the inside. This might be one of my favorite ones. I use the what is it, Happy Hedgehog? Oh gosh, I love this card with some brushed brass butterflies on there. So cute. Uh-oh, there's an embellishment from one of my cards. Let's put that off to the side. Okay, we have that. Then here's the little rhino, what is it, Rhino Ready? So cute. Look at that. I love it. So on this one, I just took, die cut the same frame that we traced. I just die cut it and used that as a, like a window almost for the comic strip. And I cut off the little hinges, not the hinges, but the pulls for the tackle box, because it had two and then one. This is so cute. I love this. That's the inside. And this is the, but what is it? Tiled Botanicals, Inked Botanicals Designer Series paper. Then we have this one using the Hello Irresistible suite of products. So we have the stamp set, the dies, the paper, the embellishments, the frosted dots. Super cute. I love this one. Some heat embossing. Then we have our Hey Chuck with the geometrics embossing folder. These are the Hey Chuck dies and stamp set. Then I used the in color Designer Series paper in the background there with this pebbled path. This is so cute. I love these things. And the last one, instead of using the frame, when you cut the frame out, you get little pieces like this that pop out of the little sections. So I thought it would be a good idea to just use those. And I sponged over it using my blending brushes and using the decorative masks, the 4 square decorative masks, and die cut some of the Zany Zoo characters out. These flowers come from their dies that go with the Zany Zoo. I just thought this was super cute. I even carried it onto the inside. Isn't that cute? These are all the cards I've done with this comic book or comic strip technique. But this is the card we made today. Again, another look at the inside. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.